gets transferred, and then it just keeps going. So there's a very specific win condition here for Season 1 champions, and I hope they can manage to pull it up. Pharsa, Baksha locked in on the side of Season 2 champions. Whoa, those are very, very powerful picks here.
And I'm not liking the chances of the Season 1 champions.
Big pick and tease. So let's head into the game for Season 1 versus Season 2 champions, brought to you by Kaisaya and Nomad.
They went ahead and picked the Pharsa into a Natalia. It's
Natalia, right?
Yeah, it's it's concerning because as soon as Pharsa decides to go for the Feathered Airstrike, he is an open target there for Yelly Hayes, and the defense from the Season 2 champions needs to be on point to protect Daisenias at all costs.
Yeah, for sure. I do agree on that. Oh, Hassan getting killed on the top side of cam kill. That was so. Look at that. 1 minute game time, 2 kills already on the side of Season 1 champion, and it's going to be a problem if they continue to do that, and if Season 2 champion allow Season 1 champion to do that, it's going to be a trouble. And but anyway, this is just 2 minute game time. A lot of things can still happen.
A lot of things. That's true. Yuji in a bit of a scuffle here against Daisenia, just to zone him out from the crab so that they do not get the crab, so to speak. We're seeing a very good rotation from the Season 1 champions, though. Ling and Hylos are always rotating together, looking for an opportunity to gank, while Yelly Hayes, having that high-end dry, will try to find any solo opportunities. And as I say that, Yako will go in for the Blade Duet, not dish out a lot of damage, not a lot of damage output there for him just yet.
Yes.
Still 2 minutes into the game. He'll start to become a problem as soon as he gets his Demon Hunter's sword. And yeah, they have to wait for that opportunity itself.
They definitely have to wait. I don't know, but the backshot on the side, by the way, it feels like I just don't feel it right now for the composition. But yeah, let's see in here an attempt to secure the Lethal Wanderer. Season 1 champion will get that, but there you go, Yaku getting caught by the Natalia. He was all alone trying to rotate towards top, and I think that was such a huge mistake that, you know, Season 2 champions tag and support allowed that Claude to roam around alone towards top side.
That's a bit of a miscommunication there. And speaking of miscommunication, Pain face checked that brush, but here comes Yelly Hayes trying to assassinate Tets. Does manage to trade it off over here at the Lethal Wanderer area. He'll get taken out. It's another trade as well. Coco, where there goes a Blazing Duet.
Ooh, nice.
Not a lot of damage there, but Daisenia finishes it off. The Season 1 champion overcame. Welcome 666 is gonna go down. It's gonna be Yuji on his own. That's an early Maniac from Daisenia. That's gonna be a huge spike going into the mid game, Kaisaya.
All 4 kills going to Daisenia, and a while ago we're talking about how, you know, how deadly this Natalia can be against that Pharsa, but then again, Pharsa showing some good plays early on. The blue buff won't be stolen by the Natalia at all, but yeah, this is looking good. Although Pharsa is actually a support on the side of Season 2. I mean that you know, the burst and the magic damage will still help Season 2 champion in terms of the damage output that they need.
Man, if I mean, Yako is gonna fall off in the mid game, he's gonna have a difficult time going into the late game because he's already delayed by 2 deaths, and Daisenia is going to be the secondary solution here for them in order to bounce back and dish out a lot of damage. And as I say, that bot lane turn is gonna go down. Gonna be mirrored here over at the top lane by the Season 1 champions. Basha really couldn't do anything else to defend that, and will be forced to reset and reposition himself in another spot in the map.
Oh man, this is still nostalgic for me. I mean, look at how balanced there. I mean, it's the difference is not too much, but while we'll talk about that, something is happening on the middle part of the map. An engage coming from the Kufra Tets. Oh, 666 super low in HP. Another kill will go to our Pharsa onto the backside. We can see Natalia trying to target on that part of the map, but then again, Baksha was, you know, very active in terms of potato backline as well. They're gonna go all in under turret of Season 1 champion Yuji will be another casualty. Yako will get another kill. Tex will fall down. Coco will go for an exchange. So was his Yali Haze. 2 members left on the side of Season 2 champion, 3 on the side of Season 1. No more chase will be happening.
That was a good bouncing ball by Tets, all things considered, preventing Pain from even backing off there. But that was a good call from Yelly Hayes as well, not joining in the team fight and just waiting for the opportunity to just slit the throats of the Season 2 champions from behind. That's going to be a problem here, because the way that Yelly Hayes has been playing this is that he's maximizing the passive of Natalia, wherein if she is concealed and is positioned at the back of the heroes, there's going to be a bonus damage on top of her normal damage. And as I say that, nice stun there onto Yuji, preventing any Divine Judgments from coming into Tets.
Ooh, I just feel like Yelly Hayes, that Natalia might have a hard time when Baksha Eson consistently protects the backline. I mean, there might be no way for Desania be targeted by the Natalia. Look at that, 502, no that's at all as of yet, mainly because it feels like Season 2 champion knows which one to protect, where to protect. But as we talk about that, Yako once more will be caught off guard all alone onto the bot side part of the map. I think that's one of the things Season 2 champion needs to further avoid.
Yeah, let's consider this. Daisenia is 5-0-2, but look at the side of Season 1 champions. Yelly Hayes and Coco, they're 3-1 apiece, and that's going to be a problem in terms of dealing out the damage output. Daisenia is going to go down. Nice Divine Judgment there by Yuji. This mid laner is going to go down, as well as Enson, all almost relatively at the same time. And this is the threat of having 2 cores online for the Season 1 champions. Yelly Hayes just doing his job in the back lines. Coco doing his job dishing out the DPS in the front lines. It's going to be hard for the Season 2 champions to back off here. And there goes the Blazing Duet to try to prevent Yelly Hayes from going down, but Yelly Hayes still manages to take him out. The last man standing not going to be enough to take him down, but the fire missiles will be enough. There goes the flicker in by Tets into a revenge. Bouncing ball does not cut it, and Yuji's going to make it out alive. Bad to fight different champions.
Now Yelly Hayes, it seems like actually I feel like Farsa is no longer her main target. It's gonna be the Claude this time, because maybe at the later part of the game, Claude will be the main threat instead of the Farsa against Season 1 champion. But as we talk about another skirmish is happening in here, Coco will get 1 kill. Yo is about to die, but then again won't be chased down by Pain anymore, as they try to respect that overextension that they might do. So they will just resort to just securing and stealing the blue buff. I wonder if Azon, no secure for Azon on that one. Season 1 champion will steal away. Look at that. I mean, now this time, as you can see, Season 1 champion get an advantage in terms of map control and the flow of the minion wave.
And on paper, the composition of Season 2 champions should have worked.
Yeah.
Good catches on Eson, Few, and Tets in order to start the team fight. But the Season 1 champions, with Pain and Yuji just being smart with their ejections and their Divine Judgments, opens up the opportunity for them to start snowballing in this fight. And really, they have been key. Yuji specifically has been key in terms of the big team fights. Daisenia went for the Feathered Airstrike over at the minion wave. But that's going to cost Eson his life as well, because the rotates were not on point here for the Season 2 champions. It's disappointing to see, not gonna lie.
You know, the Kaja Divine Judgment is still a huge contributing factor for Season 1 champions to set up team fights and to pick of heroes away from Season 2 champions. Getting a ban of 11 from last week, there's a reason why I think, you know, you part of it, you don't want this hero to be picked by any of your opposing team. So yeah, I mean, look at that. 0-1-9 on Yuji with the Kaja.
Yeah,
that's a lot of like participation in team fights.
Yeah, it's if we're gonna call the MVPs now, I'm gonna go for Yuji, because look at that beautiful Divine Judgment once again. A nice counter with the Blazing Duet, though. It is a 1-for-2 trade for Tets for UG. And yeah, just for UG. Just for UG. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Haze! Overstaying, you're welcome. What did you do there in the mid lane, sir?
I was really gonna dive all alone under turret against. How many was that? I think that was 3 or 4.
That was 4
members on the side of Season 1 champions. But as we talk about that, few will be caught off guard. Will be dying onto the... Oh no, he actually... Did he like... It's still all alive in here. But yeah, in the end, he will fall down. Eson all alone in here. Shot down on that Coco's 1-1. And maybe that... Probably that could be the light of hope for Season 2 champions. Now that they shot down Coco as well. Let's see though.
Now this is a shining light in Season 2 champions tab. Nice counter there onto UG to prevent the Lord from being stolen away, but they will be paying the price there. Yako actually manages to make it out there from the hands of Yelly Haze. Opening for the Season 2 champions to turn the tides around. But the Lord's going to be pushing on the bottom lane. They can start focusing on the mid lane. That's what the Season 2 champions need to do.
We saw a while ago that Iyako, Nicolod, and Desania on the Farsa was, you know, beside together. And Yelly Haze was there choosing a target. Am I going to go for Iyako or am I going to go for Desania? So that was a top choice, but I think, you know what, the better option was maybe to get the Senya because Yako is quite mobile, you know, could just go BMI, in and out, places. What do you think about? What's your take about that? On that one?
You really can't blame the targeting here from the Season 1 champions because Daisenia, yes, is a threat and he is relatively immobile and Yako is mobile, but the damage output that Yako is dishing out right now is going to outscale Daisenia, so to speak, because Daisenia's damage output is only when he goes for the Feathered Airstrike. Yako can dive in at any given time, go ahead and go for the Arthur Thievery and dish out DPS as well as Blazing Duet. So you can't blame them that they need to shut down Yako as soon as they can. And as I say that, there goes the clash over to the bottom lane. Tried to knock up 666, but that's not going to happen. Gory's pathway is going to be committed there. There goes the arrival. Not going to be followed through by the rest Season 2 champions, and that's going to be a wasted arrival. And while they do secure 666, last insanity, Pain, low on HP. Coco takes down Daisenia, and Few is overstaying his welcome. And the light that the Season 2 champion had just got blown away there.
I like the backup that was done by Few on that skirmish, but then again, I think on that fight, Season 1 champions showed their power spike already. I mean, you know, they got the lead in terms of numbers. At the same time, you know, probably the silence from Natalia even contributed. But we have another skirmish ongoing onto the mid part of the map right now. Season 1 champion will just focus on the inhibitor turret. No casualties as of yet, but they're gonna go in. There's the taunt, that eject, and there you go, Coco in. But nah, they said let's just back away. We're overstaying already. That was just already like more than 1 minute. But then again, oh look at that, Coco still stayed, going for the ultimate, a backup incoming from Yuri. There's the Divine Judgment. How is it gonna go? Yako also dead thanks to BMI. He will still be able to survive. But the rest of the backup coming from Season 1 champions are all here already. Coco will get another kill against Season 2 champs. And whoa, what a fight.
Man, if only Natalia was there, that could have been a clean sweep for the Season 1 champions, taking down the opposition in the bottom jungle. Could have been deadly. That was a lucky strike for the League Season 2 champions. I'll say, to say the least. I mean,
comeback kings, and you know, there is still a possibility that they can do it this time again. Oh, look at that damage coming from Yako. Natalia going in to target Yako, but apparently won't be able to do so. 666 making use of his ultimate to go back away, and there goes the disengage.
And this is Season 1 champion just playing it safe. They don't want to give away any of the free kills because if two members on the side of Season 1 champions die, that's going to be an opening for the Season 2 champions to start pushing in, especially the top lane, wherein they need to get the top lane priority, try to push up the lane. That's a crucial part here. So Season 1 champions play it safe, secure the objectives, and try to get out if they know that they're in the losing fight.
I don't know. Now, I think this is now going to be a waiting game for Season 2 champions. Now that they only have one inhibitor turret left in the middle lane, less than half-life is that Yako. Meantime, while they were busy going for the defense on their lanes, the Season 1 champion will already secure the Lord of the game. And yeah, it's going to be walking towards me. They're going to go for a skirmish again on the buff side of Season 2 champions. But look at that fight. We don't know as of yet if anyone can survive. But few in here will fall down. Thanks though. He will go back alive from the specter. Based on Vanelli right now. Natalia will be putting the game into an end. But no. Thanks to that, someone... I don't know, I'm gonna call it quick response because they somehow failed to do so. But, with a slither of HP on that base, anytime soon, potentially the Season 1 champions can end the fight, especially that there's no more life on the side of Tet right now. It's gonna fall down. The Lord will just focus fire on the base, and there you go.